Couple more seconds here with Peter King in the Honda Insider Report. So which one of the suggestions for rule changes do you think is the most realistic to change, that will actually be affected to change, Peter?
I think eventually, Rich, I think Rick Gosselin, the longtime NFL writer from Dallas, had a great idea. In essence, allow, instead of a 5-yard bump zone, for defenders to be able to try to knock receivers off their routes, having a 10-yard bump zone. There's already people on the competition committee who like that idea to try to give the defense more of a chance. And look, I don't think this one is really going to happen, but it's very, very sad that it doesn't. And that is that, to me, I think that Eric Winston, the president of the Players Association, had a great idea. And it's not the first time this idea has been floated, but that the playoffs should be seeded by record. It should not have anything to do with whether you won a division. And, because there are just too many times where a team could be 9-7 and be the 4th seed, and a team that won 9 games is hosting a team that won 12 games during the regular season. And as Eric Winston said, the NFL should be all about excellence. And the excellence, in my opinion, in this particular case, is being negated if you allow a team that won 3 fewer games to host a significantly better team in a wild card game.
Well, my problem is the Beastquake one took the air out of that, right? Unless you think the Beastquake would never have happened.
It isn't about a single game. You can find upsets. You can find times when a 9-win team or even an 8-win team will beat a 12-win team.
Right.
That's not the point. It shouldn't be based on the result of the playoff game. It should be based on what is fair. And what's fair is a team that is markedly, significantly better in the regular season being able to host a playoff game, rather than a team that wins 8 or 9 games.
I guess also, though, Peter, I mean, not everything's fair in life, because if fair was important, then you would have said my suggestion was the most reasonable one, and the one that has an opportunity to be made into actual rule, Peter. I mean, that's fair.
Your suggestion was genius. Have you talked about it on the air?
Oh, my God, every day. I don't understand. I'm telling you, Peter, it's going to happen in the Super Bowl that somebody fumbles through the end zone. Half the country that's not used to watching as many NFL games will say, what the hell was that all about? And a team's going to get totally screwed, and one of the greatest drives in the history of the Super Bowl that we'll be talking about is going to get negated because a ball didn't roll out of bounds at the 1.5-yard line. It rolled into the one. It's going to roll out of bounds inside the end zone. Ball belongs to the defense. Super Bowl's over. Bring out the trophy and the confetti, and half the country's going to go, what the hell was that? It's going to happen.
Rich, you know what I have found about this? And again, I have my own tiny little microscopic fiefdom, okay, where every Monday I write about what I think.
Correct.
And what I want to write about. And over the years, a few times, very few, but a few times, I think that I have been able to, I don't want to say the word browbeat, but I've been able to use my pulpit on things like, why in the world do we take this time to do a gimme extra point? Why can't we make the extra point a challenging play, a real competitive football play? And so I harped on that, honestly, Rich, for years. And so the only piece of advice I would give you is use your bully pulpit if you think that it's a good idea, and it is a good idea.
I'm trying.
Use your bully pulpit to say, let's change this.
I will do that.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.